Oh boy, let's not get distracted. I'm going this way. Hey guys, Saxdude26 here, and welcome back to Lag, also known as Metroid Zero Mission Blind. Okay, last time we did a lot of running around, we did a lot of fluffing around. I know we got the wave beam.
You killed the worm.
I did kill the worm, that's right. And there's a,
There's another worm coming up soon, though.
I'm getting that vibe from the empty carapace over there, yeah. I was trying to think of the right word, whether it was cocoon, but no, that's not.
You're not gonna like this worm, because this worm is, he's actually right here in this room. This is one where you have to kind of, like, use your eye.
Stay away from me, croissant. Stay away from... Okay.
You remember this one, Lester?
Yeah, remember this one, definitely.
Oh boy, oh
This
boy.
one's not too bad, it's just annoying to deal with all the random scatter shots. Then the buzzers just kind of flying around in a weird arc.
Okay, Marley, on how to beat this guy, you pretty much have to shoot the tentacle things at the top with missiles until there's no more.
Oh, good. It's just regular water.
Yeah, it's just regular water. You have to destroy all that. That's pretty much what you have to do for that. The croissant is there for platform uses if you need to use it.
Nonsense to that. I wasted way too many parts already doing wall jumping. Oh, golly gosh.
Golly gosh.
I love the Game Boy Advance, but when too much stuff's going on the screen and it decides to just panic.
Yeah, pretty much. It just kind of gives up half the time.
I think I was watching a Rabid Luigi video of like top remakes of all time. I think this was #1.
I'm not surprised. Like, when was it dated though? Because, you know me, I put new and tasty on there because, quite frankly, I finished recording that on Friday, and my goodness. You know when you feel like you're 6 and you're actually 25?
Yeah.
Have you played Sonic Mania? I think we all felt it there.
Yeah, I felt like that was Sonic Mania.
Well,
So,
that sounds good to me. Earth to Croissant.
I mean, I haven't played Metal Gear Solid, like, the original on PS1, but I've seen plenty of Let's Plays of it. I played the Twin Snakes not too long ago, and I thought that was a really good remake for that game.
I know Twin Snakes... I hear it gets mixed reception, and it's mostly because of the voice acting.
Voice acting was fun.
Really, that's the only thing I ever hear criticized about that game, and I'm just thinking, we live in an age where people will want to redo the voice acting. It's a thing. I mean, have you seen Mega Man X4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest example most people point out.
That's the best example I can give of games that need better voice acting. I mean, that and, you know, Resident Evil 1.
Sonic Adventure, jeez. That's one of the worst ones.
Ah!
Gee, I wonder what happened to Sonic. Like, just, ugh. Thank goodness you're okay.
No, I still think of, you know, Sonic's facial expression when Tails crashes the not tornado.
Yeah. This is why I'm gonna be playing through the game for our channel using the Dreamcast mod. So we can see every original Dreamcast.
Oh no is a classic line. Nothing will ever be wrong with that.
Give it your best, oh no.
Give it your best. Oh no. Okay, well, you beat it.
Well, that was underwhelming.
I know. It just opened a path for you, that's all it did.
I am still here and I'm not doing a thing. Oh, it did open a path.
Yeah, it opened a path down there. But yeah, like, Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes didn't have bad voice acting. It just... I think what the problem was, I think a lot of people didn't like that it was too flashy of a game, like, too many action sequences. It looked like it was in the dang Matrix.
There was that, and then there was the Metal Gear Solid 2 control they had for the first game, which kind of broke in some areas from what I heard, having that first-person shooting.
Well, if it feels like the Matrix, the only thing I can say is I hope it doesn't feel like Matrix 2. Because that movie was unnecessary.
Yeah.
God darn, reusing chase sequence from Transformers movie. Also, nothing happens. It's a dry movie. I'm just putting it out there. My girlfriend and I binged all 3 of the Matrix movies, and there was nothing memorable about the second one other than, you know, really shoddy, unnecessary party scenes.
I mean, I've heard a lot of people, they talk about the series, they mainly talk about the first. Because after the first movie, a lot of people say it did go downhill.
Oh, okay. It's a return thing.
Marley, I'm going to tell you something right now because this took me literally 15 minutes of my time to figure out what to do from this point. You are pretty much blocked at this point. The only way you can go up, is go back. Go back to the area you were just at, where the worm fell down.
Yeah, just stop playing the game, leave, go back home, go to your ship. Just leave the planet.
Go back home, go to the ship. Really? I can't.
Then you come back with the hyper beam.
I mean, you can, but the reason why is that I don't know if you saw it when you advanced all the way to the top of that other room where you shot those skull thingies through the wall, but the worm fell even further down and made another hole for you. That's what you were trying to get at. It's kind of weird, kind of transition. See, the hole got bigger.
Yeah, it's clever, and to be fair, they kind of hint at it with having the second tunnel, which I do like.
Yeah, the big hint of something like this happening is after you kill this cocoon boss, he kind of just digs on the ground a little bit, and you see him go off screen. But then the big hint is this.
Again.
Yeah, that's the big hint of seeing him behind the wall for a little bit, pulsing.
Well, ugh. I wish I could creep.
I wish I could creep.
Well, you won't be able to creep in the much, because you'll get blindsided. I'm waiting for it, though.
I'm waiting for it, too. I wonder if Marley knows where the trigger's at.
Well, he's almost near it.
Hello!
Beat Iago.
This boss is a joke if you have super missiles early.
Yeah, this boss is a joke if you have super missiles early. You pretty much just have,
like 6
have to
shots
shoot his
instead.
tail. It's kind of a boss that's kind of funny when you really think about it. You can go back and forth shooting his tail.
Yeah, go this way. Thank you.
Yeah, don't sting the wall there, buddy.
Yeah, you would think Shine Sparking would do something. Shine Spark does absolutely nothing. I think its armor might be too thick. It's gonna be a game reason.
Yeah, like seriously, you would think
I'm getting a little fun Shine Spark at him for no reason though.
I think the only real boss technically you can kill in the series with Shine Sparking is the one boss in Super Metroid, the underwater boss.
Dang, it's getting faster.
What, Dagon? Or Dragon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you get a Shine Spark there, he actually can't get killed in one shot.
Him.
Yeah, go towards your prize.
But he flew away. He's cheating.
You'll see him. You'll see him. Go towards your prize. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. He just opens away very conveniently.
You got super missile.
Finally! All those green doors are no longer a problem.
Until you're out of super missiles. Because you only got 2.
Congratulations! That was the mini-boss of Ridley.
Okay, can we go home now?
Yeah.
Yeah, forget Ridley. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
He comes back.
I mean, he comes back. Might as well just leave him here.
I mean, in a sense, so does Kraid, but we actually did something with Kraid.
Actually, I kind of want to Shine Spark up there just for the hell of it.
There you go. But there's nothing.
Damn you, invisible wall.
Now you remember this room. You were just here.
So it's yeah, and then
Okay, how you switch between the two is you push select.
select. Yeah, makes sense. Can you? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Cool. Now the question is, do I actually progress or backtrack?
If Samus's morph ball looks like a basketball.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because here's the thing, I'm very tempted to just head back to all the older areas and just use the super missiles.
You can do that here in a little bit.
I mean, the best thing you'd try to do is to find more super missiles while you do stuff like that, because 2 is only going to get you so far.
Yeah,
Even if you get some
pretty
drops,
much.
that'll still be a grind fest.
Gotta love how the bug things from earlier are now gigantic mechanical owls. Mechanical owls of death.
We're not playing Sonic Lost World.
Oh, don't remind me of that boss. Just wait until we get to that playthrough. Jeez.
3DS or Wii U version?
I guess I'll do the 3DS version. I'm the only one that can
Because it
record.
doesn't take,
Whoops.
like, hours to grind out the animals. Or, you know,
watch
10
out!
minutes on
Marley.
the
Oh,
Yeah, that always gets people. Even if you know where the hole is, it still can get you.
That's okay. You can go back up, and that door takes you back up around, and it'll take you to the back entrance.
The energy tank.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll probably record the 3DS version of Lost World because I'm the only one that can really record 3DS footage. So.
Exactly. I mean, we all can too, but that requires a camera, and I don't think anyone wants to watch that.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked for Cabana Money for a while.
Yeah, but we don't
Yeah.
talk about him.
Don't tempt me to say skadoosh while shine spotting, sir. Because it's the only time I will do it. It's
Well, he doesn't have a father, remember? Can't find his father. His father's holding Half-Life 3 hostage. Have you not heard his own memes?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, apparently he just got super into like a whole Kobe father thing. Like I said, he's
Oh, dear.
weird.
That is
He's a
weird.
YouTuber. Like all of us, we're a bit wacky.
Oh, speaking of Half-Life, did you guys hear about Half-Life 3 pretty much coming out in text form?
In what form?
Yeah, the Half-Life 2 Episode 3's story pretty much got a fan-written thing on a post from the actual story director. But the big thing is, like, it was fan thing, so people couldn't confuse it. And people were able to obviously put the characters back in the Half-Life series and found out that's the Half-Life script.
Interesting.
And that's for Episode 3, so they've been wanting to do it for years, it's just Valve never greenlit
My
it.
big problem is I like when developers, both of, like, as movie directors and as, game developers, movie directors, that kind of stuff, give a synopsis of where they want to take something that kind of falls through. But I feel like with the hype that has been for Half-Life 3 and just how meme-worthy it has become over the years, people would not be satisfied with just a dev synopsis.
Well, the thing is, as soon as people seen that, they were really wanting it again, because the problem is, they've been having this game on the back burner for over 10 years. It hasn't gotten a proper conclusion, and the fans would really like to see it, but Valve has been very ignorant about it over the past couple of years. They've been pretty happy with where they are now with Steam. Ever since, I think Portal 2 was their last actual release. Ever since then, they've just been putting in updates to their other games like Team Fortress 2 and Dota 2 and such.
Try to get more hats.
Pretty much.
Actually, what I was talking about is the actual storyboard director dev actually put the synopsis for Half-Life 3 episode, or Half-Life 2 episode 3
Episode 3.
up on Pastebin, so
Yeah.
the story's out there.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Like,
Half-Life
he wrote it
3.
in as like a fan character, so Valve couldn't come after him. But yeah, it's Half-Life 2 Episode 3. It's been already translated back into it.
So Half-Life 3 is pretty much dead. The reason why he did that is because Valve's not going to do it.
No, they're like I said, they've been
They're
kind of
not
ignorant
gonna
about
do it.
making new games right now.
Okay, I was originally thinking Ukulele, Cough Cough, Banjo 3, and then my brain just kind of went, Gex. Because, like, I know the developers don't want the character to die, so they're just kind of like, okay, Gex is now public domain, if you want to make a Gex game, go ahead. And I feel like Earthworm Jim went through that kind of period for a while as well.
Wow.
Yeah, because the whole HD remake thing was from a different dev entirely, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm. But from what I understand, in terms of the reception it got, what is it? Earthworm Jim's CD port is apparently...
Yeah, because the HD version has some issues, from what I heard. I've heard it wasn't as good. Like, I haven't heard much argument to it, but I haven't heard it being as good as some of the other releases, like even the originals, like the Super Nintendo and Genesis release. I just heard it had some issues.
Played that, I do agree. Apparently the sound direction was Apparently the sound direction was, fiddled around with a bit because a lot of the sound effects that were used were at the time public domain, but are now kind of copyrighted by their original source.
Yeah.
And as such, that meant some levels were scrapped entirely as well, and they've just gone, okay, we need to fill in the gap. Let's have a DLC level with Piano Cat.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Piano Cat!
There was some of the issues there, with just some of the levels being altered or cut, or a new one added in that was a weird gimmick. So that didn't help.
Well, they couldn't add in the level that was specifically exclusive. Part of the thing that was making me consider, would it be worth getting the HD version? It's like, no, it's not even in that version. Just thinking, okay, then.
I mean, if you get it for like a cheap price, sure. Like I bought my copy for like, I think $3, and I will find that justifiable. Because that's about the same price you'd pay on Virtual Console for like the Super Nintendo port. Or Genesis port. I think Genesis is the only one out there. But I wouldn't get it for the full 15, yeah.
There you go.
I was feeling there was a gimmick to that, and I'm just being silly.
Oh, Marley, don't go. There was
yeah, you gotta just
else.
like, you like ignore the other bomb of a wall.
Yeah, did you see the other bombable wall up there?
Oh, there was! You're right! Good point. Thank you for taking away the...
I'm sorry, that just bugged me. Sorry. I know it's supposed to be blind, but...
I mean, there's only so much you can do blind when there's other people here like, hey, you missed this. But look at the whole, big thing, like going back to the whole Half-Life. Like I said, I think it's just Valve's a little too comfortable with how well Steam's been working, to a point where actually people now wouldn't even care if Half-Life was just developed by someone else, and then Valve just kind of approved of it. Because I feel like that could work. Kind of like how Sonic Mania was made by the Sonic fans, but
yeah,
Sega supported it and gave him the help. I feel like at this point, Valve might need to take the same approach.
Oh, for the love of Pete's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also very annoying, all that platform down there is crumble blocks. I know it's not possible. I can do this. I can actually do this. I think you can do it. I think you can, but it's going to be very tight down. Oh, I nearly did. Oh my goodness. Guess who's going to get blistered by the end of the day? I think there's a way you can go. I think that door takes you back around again. Oh, it does. It takes you a tiny bit to get back up there, but it does take you back around.
Yeah, I grabbed on and fell through. That's not going to work, so we'll go this way.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I think you have like a frame to jump off.
It'll take you down and around again.
Uptown, downtown,
Oh.
to go around.
Hey, Marley, there's a secret underneath all those pipes there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what secret
but
this
I
one
want to
is.
get the thing first. Part of die, do you not understand? I'll do it when I come back. I mean, it's bringing me back to here anyway, so I might as well do it on the return trip.
Yeah, you're gonna get another shot at that missile tank, so.
Botch it up. Cough, cough.
Man, your pet bird's getting a lot of screen time in this episode.
I know. It almost feels like the outtakes for, Rayman.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, wait, that's probably part of the thing that I need. Let's try this again.
There you
There we
go.
go.
Now, see if you can go through the other side there. Oh, there you go.
Beautiful.
What was it, Ridley's, if you guys remember Ridley's lair from Super Metroid, it's actually like the Magmore Caverns theme from Prime. So, I mean, like, Magmore Caverns was from Super Metroid because Super Metroid came first. You know what I mean?
Pretty much. Oh, that save room.
Savity.
Now to put you back here for those.
I do believe this. You are right next to Ridley's room.
Well, in that case, next time on Let's Play Metroid Zero Mission Blind, we'll ignore him, go back for those other rooms, and then we'll fight him.